tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to explain you how to save and restore the states with callbacks. So particularly I'm using here two methods, that is onSaveInstanceState and onRestoreInstanceState. So this I will be using these two callbacks to save and restore the state of your activity lifecycle. Okay, so save restore activity, so it's pretty much this is our activity, and I want to run the application. So if you see, this was our previous application from the tutorial. And Okay, so without wasting time, let's go and write some code. So what we have to do is pretty much I have to generate the discount code, right? So I have to do that here. So actually, the companion object should be always placed at the bottom here. Okay, and okay, discount button is a button, and you particularly get the values. Find view by ID. I'm not using data binding for the moment because I want to just go through the concepts slowly, so that at the upcoming tutorials I'm using data binding. So okay, for the moment we are just using normal find view by ID, first name, okay, we have a first name. We will also have the last name. Actually, let me just copy and paste. It will be the last name, similarly the last name. So we have a first name, last name, we have a discount button, we will also have the email. Email, it's also a text, mail edit text. Okay, yeah, we have declared our values. Okay, so now okay, we also need other things like let's say activity save and restore. We have actually also discount code confirmation, and also finally the discount code. So we also need for okay, let me just copy and paste it. Actually I was making mistakes. So count code confirmation, actually it is not the edit text, it's actually our text view, sorry. Confirmation, and finally what we have is also a discount code, which is also actually a text view and code. Okay, yeah, so we have declared our variables, right, for each view type. Actually this is this should not be done if once we are using data binding, so we will just eliminate all this code. Okay, but I don't want to, because right now we are going our where my tutorial is pretty much gradually starting from the basics, so I want to explain you the basics, okay, first. So we will also use the advanced concept on the later videos. And okay, so now what is the concept? The concept for this tutorial, the main objective of this tutorial is to understand how to save and restore our instance, like our state. Okay, so okay, so this is my onCreate, and okay, let me add the onCreate. So here we handle the button click. Okay, so it's a discount button, set on click listener. So first name dot text dot to string. So and finally you have to trim it. Last name dot text to string dot trim. Okay, actually to string it returns to string, and trim, what it does is like returns a string having leading and trailing white space removed. So if you have any white space in the leading or trailing, if a string has some leading and trailing white space, then it will be removed, right? Okay, so email, similarly your email also will have an email text to string. Okay, first name is empty. Is if first name is not empty or last name is not empty, or if email is not empty. So if this is like we are pretty much validating the form validation. So if this is empty and if try to click this button, obviously I haven't returned filled my form. So this is kind of a validation. Okay, so if is not empty, then only you process your form and generate the discount code, right? So first name plus you add the plus last name, you get the full name, you go to confirmation text, then we get the string dot discount code confirmation full name. So we pass the discount code confirmation to the full name. Let me say okay, actually, so let me see, like okay, yeah, actually it is not the dollar but the percentage. And what else, guys? So similarly we have to also generate the discount code, right? So how we discount code is generated using a UUID, random UID identifier to string. Just take the 8 characters and make it to uppercase, and finally we hide the keyboard. Okay, so we have to write this private function hide keyboard, and we have to hide this keyboard, right? So yeah, we are good to go. We are still not good to go because we still have to also handle the like what if the is empty, if the form is empty, we have to make a toast to the user that this form is still empty. So we have to text validation. Okay, so yeah, we have to make a toast to the user and say, like, it's kind of a toast message to the string to the user that we have that still the form is not validated, please fill in all the form fields, right? And okay, so we need to hide the keyword. If the current focus is not equals to null, then get input manager. So it's like a system service, we have to context input method service as input manager. Okay, and input manager hide soft input from window, current focus, window token, and we pass this value flag as 0. So yeah, we just hide the keyboard right after generating the discount code. So this is it. And you might be confused, what is this get? It's pretty much like a custom accessor for the property. So it's like it's accessing pretty much the property of this I mean, like for a property. So it's like pretty much accessing this accessor for this property. And so we click the discount button, and then we retrieve the first name and last name. We concatenate them with the space, right, as you can see here. And then we use the string resource to format the discount code confirmation text. So what we are doing here, we are pretty much using the string we use the string resource to format the discount code confirmation text. So what it's pretty much we are doing, it's like we are formatting the like the string resource, and then we format the discount code. And here, like you see, we are using this string resource to format the discount code confirmation text. So this discount code confirmation text is pretty much formatting using the string resource. Okay, as you can see, we are passing here this one, this value is pretty much the value that we are passing, that is a full name. Okay, and it's pretty simple. And this this dollar like this percentage s values specifies a string value to be replaced when the string resource is retrieved. So it is pretty much replaced by the full name, right? And finally, what we see also here, that we generate a random code, right? So we use universally unique identifier. Okay, UUID, it stands for universally unique identifier, that pretty much generates a random UUID number. Okay, as you can see here, the UUID is generated using a cryptographic strong pseudo random number generator. Okay, then we take the we just take 8 values. Okay, so returns a string containing the first n characters. So that means we just take first 8 characters, and then finally we set it to the uppercase, right, using this extension function, like for like uppercase. Okay, so we are, and finally also you see that we hide the keyboard using all this this custom hide keyboard method. Okay, so okay, let me run the application. Okay, our application is launched now. Let me write, okay, first let me just get, okay, no, nothing is happening. Oh, nothing is happening. Okay, let me see again. Okay, why it's happening? Must not be null. Okay. Okay, it's not. Okay. Okay, let me just is null or empty. Okay, so just let me do some minor modification, because we have here a pretty okay, so this is a minor modification. What I'm pretty much doing is I'm also checking if it is null. Okay, so still I'm getting the error. First name. Okay. Okay. Actually, I just utilized. Okay, I know why it's. Okay, it's pretty much first name edit text. Sorry guys, like it's pretty much first name edit text, because I was utilizing the resource identifier of another file. I mean, like another layout. Last name edit text. Okay. So now it must be okay. Okay, so you can see here we have a toast saying that please fill in all the form fields. So now we will fill the form. Okay, so we have filled our forms and we generate our so you see, hey Niran Khatri, here is your discount code. So this is our discount code. So now what we have to do, so now, okay, our main objective of application is like to restore to use two callbacks to save and restore the data, right? So if once we rotate our application, you see our discount code and those discount code confirmation message is gone, right? So how can we save these values, so this is the main objective of this tutorial. So how to save this kind of to save and restore the state once when your application is getting recreated. Okay, so if you see, actually your application, let me say tag is save restore activity. You see, if you see, actually it was destroyed and it created again. Okay, when you you just rotated your orientation, okay, of your application. Okay, so let's implement that. Okay, let me rotate it back again. Okay, let me rotate it back again, and let me implement those method, which will pretty much help us to save and restore the our state. Okay, so let's override on restore instance state, and let's write a tag to on restore instance state for logging purposes, and on save instance state, and still let's log it with the tag on save instance state. Actually let's change it to empty because it's not necessary. Okay, and okay, so this callbacks, as the name says, okay, save instance state, as you can see here on save instance state, allows you to add the key value pairs from your activity when it is being backgrounded or destroyed, so which you can retrieve in either on create. You can either retrieve here with the save instance state bundle, or on restore instance state, or you can retrieve here using on restore instance state. Okay, so you have two callbacks to retrieve the state once it has been set. So you have two possibilities. One is you can retrieve here once you save here. The saving is done here on save instance state, and as the name suggests, it's pretty simpler. And on for restoring, you can either use on create because you have the saved bundle set here, and also on restore instance state. Okay, so it's better to use on restore instance state because as the name suggests. Okay, because when the activity is recreated, you will pretty much use this callback, and so it will be clear when the activity will be recreated, right? So but you can still use on create if you don't want to like extra callbacks, right? So also you can pretty much do it here, right? Just if you want to just have a minimalistic approach of just writing less code, then you can also only write here. Okay, so it's not a problem. So okay, so let's try to implement this on save instance state. So for that we have to add two constants in the main activity. So we have to add two constants. So let's add these two constants here. Discount confirmation message is also pretty much like the value is also okay, and then discount code. Okay, the next one is a okay count code. Okay, okay, so we have created out these two constants. Okay, and now we need to add this constant as a key for the value you want to save and retrieve, and make the following changes in your activity. So the changes that will be like I will have to make these changes here. I have to save first the instance state and then restore it. Okay, so let's save first. Okay, using this the key constants that we have created here. So so what we do, we use out state, put string, discount code will be the discount code text to string. Okay, and similarly we also have a out state, put string, discount confirmation message will be saved by a discount confirmation code confirmation text to string. Okay, so and then we have to retrieve. We retrieve here, we get the discount code or an empty string if it hasn't been set yet. Okay, so count code text will be saved instance state get string discount code otherwise you will have a default value of a empty string, right? And similarly we get the discount confirmation message or saved instance state. Okay, because it's nullable message or empty string if it hasn't been set yet. Okay, so yeah, as the similarly I can write everything here, and only discount code confirmation text instance state get string code confirmation message then the default value of a empty string okay, so now let's run the application. So let's run the application, and now let's check out. Okay, yeah, we get the test toast when we don't feel anything. Okay, so this is the get the discount code of CBBCC5FD, right? And once we rotate, okay, I don't know if it was working. Let me rotate back. It doesn't seem it's working. Why? Okay, I want to just use my logcat to just debug and see what's happening here. Okay, mail.com. okay, get the discount code. Okay, F5F01A43. okay, so let's rotate. Yes, I don't see if I don't see that onSaveInstanceState was called here. Why onSaveInstanceState was not called here? Okay, let me check it again. Okay, state bundle. Okay, because I was using onSave. Yeah, we have to use this callback, guys. I was pretty yeah. Okay, this is the callback actually. And onRestoreInstanceState onRestoreInstanceState actually this is the callback. Okay, yeah, pretty much we have some mistakes, and because there are onRestoreInstanceState has, yeah, you might also have the similar problem, guys, because you see we have a RestoreInstanceState app, multiple implementation of the same onRestoreInstanceState and onSaveInstanceState, but the correct ones are this one. Okay, so now yeah, we learn from the mistakes. Okay, this is the most important thing we have to understand, and programming is learned by debugging. Okay, so nothing to worry, and let's rn and here. I get the discount code, I rotate. Yes, we have the discount code, but the view seems to be very not okay, very not okay. Why? Because like the application, okay, let me fix this. Yeah, we have a margin of pretty high margins, and okay, let me apply. Yeah, I can see the discount code here, right? And zero date. Yeah, you see that the view, the instance state, like the state is being saved. Okay, so this is the main objective of this tutorial, to understand. So it was kind of a boot camp for you to understand this concept or callbacks to pretty much save and restore the state using the callbacks. Okay, so so now as you can see that we have saved and restored the instance state using the activity lifecycle on save instance state callback, and or on create save instance state callback, or on restore, because you can either restore in on create or on restore, but this is the best option to restore your instance state. Okay, because this is specialized, okay, to restore your instance state. Okay, and so we have achieved our objective, but this is not what we will have to do when we use advanced Android programming, because in the Android framework also provides us another concept called view model and Android architecture components. That is this view model is an Android architecture component which is pretty much lifecycle aware. Lifecycle aware means that you don't have to explicitly do all this saving and restoring of instance state, because lifecycle is already being saved there. Okay, so the mechanism of how to explicitly manage, we'll be learning this in the upcoming videos. So for the moment we will be using this for the basic concept how Android architecture is providing you this these components, like this callbacks in activity lifecycle to like restore, save and restore your instance state. But in future we'll be learning about the advanced way of doing this saving and restoring the application lifecycle instance state, right? And thank you for the lecture, guys. Thank you for listening, and thank you. If you like my lecture, just like, subscribe, or if you have any questions, just comment. And I will be doing some other series where I will gradually increasing my level to the advanced level. So this is the fundamentals, guys. It's very important. Okay, thank you.